Joining us now is Therese Myers, and we're going to be talking about her nonprofit. You know what it's called? Yes, Girls Create. Three simple words that make me feel so much joy in my heart. With us now is Therese. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me, Donna.
So it's
Thank you.
Yes, Girls Create.
Yes,
Okay.
Girls Create.
What was it in 2019 that made you start this nonprofit?
I was riding the train one day and I just said, there has to be something more for my life. And in an instant, I think I summoned in the universe to help me really transform my thinking. And I attended a leadership program and it unveiled what we see today as Yes, Girls Create.
Fabulous. So exciting. Now, this event just happened this year, correct?
Yes.
So towards like the middle of February, February 22nd, was it?
Yes, 222.
Okay, 222. Tell us about what you experienced that day.
So Yes, Girls Create is a creative mentorship for girls. We bring in female leaders from across the globe to talk about their greatness, but we do it with a creative activity. One day, about 3 years ago, I decided that I really wanted to do something transformational for the girls. I was in conversation with my sisters, and they said, you know what, you know some really dope women. And we said, we can make a conference. And what evolved from that was Be Well, Be Creative. And my sister owns a wellness company called the Be Well Experience. And in partnership with them, this is our third year in 2025. So February 22nd, we launched our third annual Be Well, Be Creative. We hosted about 80 girls from across literally all of New York.
Beautiful.
And about 40 women to come in and do creative and wellness activities every hour on hour. So it was a full day of excitement that was absolutely phenomenal.
Now, when you're talking about wellness, all types of wellness, including financial literacy,
That's
I
correct.
thought that was so important. And what you're doing is you're actually showcasing opportunities for the girls to have careers in their older days.
Yes. The idea is that you have to be able to see yourself in these professions. And we don't often want to just have someone talking to us. I can tell you that I do not work well that way.
Talk with me,
That's
right? Not at me.
And also show me. And I think it's so exciting to have the tangible side of it. So partner the tangible with the actual individual who is the mentor and let them tell about their journey, what worked and what didn't. We want them to be totally authentic and transparent, but also make it fun. And what we find is that no matter what the topic is, the girls literally, they light up when they hear the experience. So to be present and to have the representation, but also have that physical activity, guess what? It creates magic every time.
You've even baked cakes.
Yes,
right? You had a baker one time.
We had a baker who
really
actually
great.
was an artist.
Okay.
And I guess she always wanted to draw. And what she found that she also loved baking, and she took her mom's favorite recipe and she began to doctor it up. And then she started finding, I guess, fondant. And then she started creating. And literally, she is probably one of New York's top bakers now.
Now, without giving away the secret to your success, right? You onboarded in 3 different age groups. And what are they? And how does the butterfly come to play?
It is really about transformation. Our girls are ages 8 to 11, and they are our caterpillars. Our middle school girls are age 12 to 14, and they're chrysalis. And then our big girls are the butterflies, which is truly transformational, and they're 15 to 18. And the idea is that the butterflies always mentor down to the younger girls. Many of our butterflies were literally caterpillars when we first started, 6 years ago, and they have evolved over time. They mentor down, and they really see almost the metamorphosis of being a part of this program literally for the last 6 years.
And they can be collaborators, ongoing, lifelong,
Yes.
I guess, friendships, if you will, and
most definitely.
bonding, which is so exciting. The financial literacy part too, I thought was interesting because what ends up happening is you have these, like, I would say games or these opportunities or these little nuances that go on throughout the workshop. And at the end of it, it's that aha moment.
Yes.
It's like, well, here's how you chose to make these choices, and this is how your choice impacted you.
Yes,
Right?
yeah.
Therefore, they might want to make a better choice. But by learning and by doing, that's how they're going to know.
Absolutely.
So you brought a tote bag. I just want to take a look
So
at
this
this.
is
What did you bring? This
we
is awesome.
have some of the best Yes Girls Create swag that's out there, from bags to t-shirts to signature notebooks for journaling. We are big into journaling. We really want our girls to write their thoughts down because we find that when it stays in our head, it will ultimately stay in our head. And so if you write it down, hopefully you will begin to birth the amazing ideas that we see out in the world, because we know that we are girls who create and we are great. And we know we can do it by just giving them this constant metaphor of the butterfly in literally everything that we give out.
It's so wonderful. I got a chance to meet you this past weekend, and I was so impressed by you. And I said, "Would you please come on my show?"
That's so
So
thankful.
I'm thankful for you as well because here we go. So it was Nicole Burke's show that we both did on the same past weekend, and we both walked in and we just connected. And
Yes.
I'm so glad that you actually showed up. I said, "Oh, well, we only tape one day a month," and it happens to be Monday, and you were here. So thank you for being here.
Thank
What
you.
are some of the sponsors that you have that help you? How can the community get involved, either starting something, a chapter like this in one of their cities, or could a national sponsor help make a difference? What do you need,
So
Therese?
I can tell you that sponsorship makes all the difference. This year for our Be Well Be Creative, we were so fortunate to have Western Governors University be our presenting sponsor, and we
It's your
also
alma mater, isn't it?
yes,
Yeah,
it's also my alma
that's
mater.
awesome.
And
Okay.
so it really, with that connection, we also ensure that our girls see that there's opportunities, but we want our parents to see it also. So the partnership with Western Governors, absolutely changed the trajectory of really what our conference turned into. We also had corporate sponsorship with Chase to really help solidify a lot of the financial wellness and learning that we do, not just with the girls, but also with the parents. We had St. John's, who also helped with our nutritional side. We have about 30 mini sponsors, I like to call them, but literally they are big bang for the buck, from product sponsors, anything from journals to pens to marketing apparel to just mom and pop businesses who make sure that we eat because we meet literally every month.
Okay.
So we meet twice a month. So we have people who donate food, who donate their
Oh,
time, who donate their employees. So for the community to show up in any kind of way, guess what? Believe me, it really does take a village. And we could not do what we do without the sponsorship. And it does, whether you're corporate or whether you're just an individual like Donna Blake, right?
right.
It's just about ensuring that we partner with each other in a way that is meaningful and that we see the impact of what that looks like.
And it is all about impact. It is
Yes.
really, truly making a difference, right? In a little way, in a big way. I thank you so much. So this is your nonprofit, right? So even though you have a full-time job,
Yes.
which is very demanding, you're
Yes.
able to take your free time now and make a difference.
Yes, and then trust me, I don't know about free time, but it takes a whole lot of time. So I'm up late at night, meeting people and just really amplifying the message of what was placed in my heart to impact these young ladies. So I'm super thankful, and thankful to you for just you being a yes to being in conversation and seeing that it all starts with a dream. So we thank you.
Well, it's interesting, about the word create, because I was in second grade and my grandfather was an artist, my great grandmother was an artist. I was in second grade and I wrote a poem that got printed in the school like little newsletter.
Yes.
And then I also participated in the flag contest and I won second place in the drawing for the school flag.
You have a great memory.
So yeah, I have a good memory. But what I meant by that was it's not just giving myself the flowers for that.
Yeah.
It was about being someplace where I had access for someone to tell me
Yes.
that go create, like you
Yes.
have talent. And I think
Correct.
that's what you're providing for them as well, is just a solid ground of acknowledgement for them to be able to say, yes, I am a girl who creates.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
Being a yes for themselves.
And you know what? A lot of times they may not have that at home, or they don't even know. And honestly, a lot of our girls are just super creative, and it's okay to think with that side of our mind, right? We all are so different, and we instill that it's okay to be unique, it's okay to be different. We don't want to be like anyone else, right? There's no such thing as perfect. We are all imperfect. We are all here one time trying to just get it right. Whether you're 8, 18, 38, 48, we are just trying to be the best person that we can be. And guess what? How you create is really destined for what the world needs.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you, Therese.
Thank you.
Therese Myers.
I appreciate you.
Be a yes. Be a yes to yourself. Be a yes to those that you know, whether it's your child, a niece, the neighbor next door. Yes, girls create. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.